And today in the Idaho Today kitchen, foodies, this one's for you. Whether you're a new grad ready to turn your passion into a profession or you're just looking for a tasty Sun Valley getaway, the Sun Valley Culinary Institute is serving up something for everyone. We are joined by Sun Valley Culinary Institute Director and Chef. We have Jorge de la Torre. Great to have you here, Chef
Thank
Jorge.
you for having us.
All right, so we're going to get into some of the opportunities in Sun Valley here in a moment. But first, you're already busy here in the kitchen. What are you making?
That's right. So I'm trying to make something super simple for the summer. It's called a posset. It's whipping cream, sugar, and any acid. So today we're going to do orange, but it could be lime, it could be lemon, it could be grapefruit, and it really comes together super quick, and so it's science at its best.
Science at its best.
So
I'm going to
add the cream.
Okay.
And all we have to do is really get the cream hot with the sugar.
Okay.
And melt it, and so just mix it enough so I have it going.
And would the texture of this be kind of sort of like a mousse, if you will?
It'll be kind of like a panna cotta, kind of yogurty. Okay. It'll thicken, and that's the acid reacts with the cream. This is a very old English. They used to kind of have it as a drink, but then when they set it, it was a nice dessert. So it's really super refreshing. And nice and simple.
But like you said, there's some chemistry behind this.
There's a little chemistry, so that's what we try to teach, right? We try to teach that it's a, you see how I pulled it together.
I love that. That's great. Okay. So as you know, mentioned, he's talking about the chemistry in the cream with the acid and the sugar, creating these delicious culinary delights, right? We have a couple of the finished products right here. This, though, is all kind of a part of what I think would say is a good example of what you could possibly learn at the Sun Valley Culinary Institute.
Absolutely.
You guys have some great programs. Let's talk about what makes this school different than others across the country.
Sure. So what it is that you know, a lot of people don't have the ability to go away for a 2-year school or a culinary program. And this one with apprenticeship program, so I'm going to stop. So it already came up to a boil, so all I need to do is turn it off.
Okay, so you got to get it to boil because you don't want to burn it.
Right.
Okay.
I just need to get the sugar melted, so then I'm going to add my orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice.
Nice, there's your little acid.
Some zest for color and a little more flavor. We're going to add, orange is not completely acidic, so I'm going to just give it a touch of lemon to help along.
So a little more extra
boost
for the orange.
Acidity,
okay,
plus lemon is delicious. And then all you do is mix that around. I mean, it's off the heat. And this will, even by the time we're done, I bet you it'll set up. You can see that it's nice and it'll set up nicely. And then you can put it, like what I did was I saved the oranges that I peeled it from and I poured it in that, but you could do it in a ramekin. You could do it in a
lovely,
you know, Idaho-today coffee mug.
That's great.
Yeah,
I think we should do that. That's fantastic. And you garnish with a little bit of mint here too.
And I garnished, and then I poached some rhubarb in just sugar and a little juice, and then just have it for a little color. But
nice little garnish.
Yeah,
right
a little garnish.
And you were saying that you also do sometimes. You gather the rhubarb and the mint, you forage it in Sun Valley.
Yeah, there's mint and there's wild rhubarb, Riverside. When I was fishing, I saw it. I was like, wait a minute, this is cool. So,
like,
so that's what inspired me to get
just
this.
right here in the river. You got your fish, you got your herbs right there. Beautiful. Okay,
so as a, I'm sorry. So we're an apprenticeship program that not only teaches 2 modules, so they come and learn with me for 10 weeks each, but then they go on 2 paid externships. So really what's classic about it is you're going to get some hands-on teaching with me, you're going to get some experience, and you're also going to try to leave debt-free, which is super important to us.
Yes.
And try to, you know, help all the restaurants that we have in the culinary, up in the Sun Valley, but they can go everywhere.
Incredible food scene in
right,
the Sun Valley.
And we have people in Boise, we have people in Twin, but we're trying to help all our great restaurants and partners in the Sun Valley
I love that.
area.
So it's almost kind of like a feeder program, if you will, to some of our fantastic restaurants here in town.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of them even earning, you know, James Beard Awards. Like we're doing really, really well.
That's great.
In the food space.
Yeah,
I would say,
in
especially
Caldwell, you have a
Michelin. Some people,
yeah.
And then also too, from what I understand, this program though isn't just for full-time students, right? Also, you have some events too, and some dinners that you host. Community.
Correct. We have what we call enthusiast classes. classes, so we
Okay.
hold classes all the time on different topics. We're doing a sushi class, we're doing Asian, we're doing seafood, we're doing some French classicals. So that's for the public, so you can go online and take a look at those and just sign up. Wine tastings, we have wine clubs.
Yeah.
So we really try to involve the public as well as our professional
I
program.
love this. And speaking of, too, the Sun Valley Food and Wine Celebration is also something else,
Yeah,
too, right?
January 27th.
Nice.
So make sure you come up there. We have fantastic chefs, guest chefs that come along with wine. And you can see this is thickening.
Yep, taking a peek back. And again, what is this called?
Posset, P-O-S-S-E-T.
And you said that
posset.
this is an English
It's a very
rooted.
old English-rooted
Yeah.
way to use milk before it went bad, the acidity, so before refrigeration.
Nice.
And so it was a way to, almost
enjoy
yogurt,
it,
To
yes.
enjoy it with a little sugar.
Yes.
They probably felt that it had some health benefits and stuff like
What
that.
other
so.
fruit would you put this with? Because you said you need to also have an acid. So clearly you're doing lemon, orange. What else would work?
Grapefruit,
Okay.
limes.
Okay. So
you
anything
could-
citric based,
Anything
really.
very citrus, very
Okay.
citrusy. And then you could, put berries. You could, I love rhubarb, and it's the season right now, so that's what we're doing.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, so again, that Sun Valley is on January 27th, but more importantly, we still have spots if you're interested in starting, if you're interested.
Yeah. Oh,
Come-
you, me?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
Come start
Teach me.
September 8th. We still have some spots for our professional program. 1 year. So it's a 1-year program, 8 months of those paid externships.
And
it's
when does a
fantastic.
program usually begin?
September 8th.
September 8th is
Yeah.
when it kicks off.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'd love to have
Yes. So
any
if
interest.
we've made anyone hungry for this possibility, make sure that you check it out and look into it. And as far as the recipe that we did here today, I believe we'll be sharing this as well online on our idaho-today landing page at ktv.com. I know we just shared also the compote as well.
Are
Okay.
you allowed to eat on TV?
I'll dive in.
All right,
Let
good.
me see. I'm gonna get a little bit of that rhubarb and some of that. Oh yes.
Thank you.
I would say it's a fantastic way to enjoy some milk before it
Yeah,
goes
right,
bad.
right.
That's delicious. I love how refreshing it is too. It is so good. And the rhubarb is a perfect hit on the top. I love that.
Rhubarb, yeah.
What a wonderful
But it
touch.
could be berries, it could be...
No, I like the
more
rhubarb.
than- Yeah.
Don't change it up.
Rhubarb. No, exactly. Except
right.
the leaves on me, so, right? it
Thank you
leaves,
so much, Chef
Great to
Roy. I
meet you.
greatly
Thank you.
appreciate it. And everyone stick around, more to come here on Out Today right after the break. Absolutely delicious. And I like the way you
appreciate
presented it too.